know your number?
And that's why I got somewhat kind of respect for Terence Crawford, because we FaceTime each other. We talked about it, you know what I'm saying? We talked about it. We came to a mutual understanding that the fight is going to happen. You know, it's a lot of politics involved, and, you know, the money might not be all the way right now, but it will be right, and we're going to fight. But, you know, guys like him, I kind of respect. Guys like Keith Thurman, you know, I really don't have that much respect for. You know, Danny Garcia, I respect him when I see him. You know, he comes off as a stand-up guy. You know, Pacquiao, he's a stand-up guy all the way around. You know, but it's just some guys that I just can't mesh with. But, you know, Terence Crawford, he's a real dude in my book.
Welcome to another edition of IMO Sports with Pedro Justice. As you know, Errol Spence was on the All the Smoke podcast with your boy Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. And on there, he said something interesting about he and one Terence Bud Crawford. He said that we FaceTime, we talk things out, and it only makes business sense that they fight when the money is right. Yes, they fight when the money is right. So right now, there's no way they would fight, obviously, based on the situation the country's in. And the other reason is Errol Spence is not in the condition to fight. It's been almost a year coming up here shortly that he's been out of the ring since that horrific car accident he was involved in October the 10th, 2019. And so he's working out and doing things of that nature, but he cannot actually spar until the post in his mouth heal to the point that he can have permanent teeth there. So until those 3 posts heal, he can't even spar. So there's no way that he would face Terence Crawford next. It's not going to happen. He needs a tune-up fight. Then he needs a real, like a test where he is fight. And then after that, he can start going after the big dogs. I know he wants to face Manny Pacquiao. He wants to face Terence Crawford, and he wants to face Danny Garcia. But before that happens, I would face someone else before that, just to see where you're at. Because with you trying to control your weight and keep your weight down, he said that weight was the reason why, I guess, the Sean Porter fight was close as it was, that he was heavy. He had to do a lot of training, mainly just losing weight in his training camp, so that way he could make weight, which he always makes weight. But I guess he didn't have the energy and the explosion and power that he wanted to have. And that's up to him, because he's choosing to fight at this weight. And if he can't keep his weight down, then that'll be his issue, his Achilles, that could possibly cause him to lose a fight. So right now, Errol Spence has a lot of things on the table. First, he has to be able to spar. Then once he's able to spar, he has to keep his conditioning and his weight down in the off season when he's not fighting. And then getting back on that bike and training again to the point where he was at, because as of right now, we don't know if Errol Spence will ever be the same Errol Spence again. Let me know what you think. Until next time, it's Pedro Justice.